Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our road to Battlefield 1. This time we're looking at Battlefield 3. This is going to be... Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, and Battlefield Hardline on the PC are completely different than they are on the console counterpart. They have a new thing called Battlelog. Though Battlelog is also on the consoles, it is completely different it is on the PC. Well, I'm going to call this the Battlelog era, and luckily it's not here anymore. And Battlelog is a service that allows you to launch games in a web browser. They kind of gutted out the game into like, hey, you launch everything through the web browser. And at first, a lot of people really hated it. In Battlefield 4, I think they refined it. But games include, even Medal of Honor Warfighter, Battlefield 4, and Hardline. Though Battlefield 1 does support Battlelog, it's not in the web browser. So what does that mean for a PC user like me? It means we have to do everything through the web browser and the web client. We can't just go to Origin and just hit launch. When we launch it, it's literally just going to bring up the browser. So, with Battlefield 3, it's a little bit different. But I think it has some really nice stuff. So we have a huge list of stats we can track, how many hours, how many kills, my favorite guns, all this really interesting stuff that is really presented kind of nicely. And I think when they do it through through the web browser, it allows them to edit it a lot more efficiently because it's kind of HTML5 and it's super easy to change. When they add new like DLC, they don't have to change the game; they just have to change all this stuff. So we got a huge list of information, kind of like actually presented pretty snappily. And with that, we also got some other things. Where this. Okay, so we have a co-op mission that I'm not going to do. It's 6 missions, 2v. They're actually really presently nicely done. They're self-contained things. I really wish they were in Battlefield 4. You kind of tactical. The campaign is a lot more grittier and a lot more corridors. So this is again the era of hey, it's a lot more corridors. We're looking for the big budgets. EA is trying to compete with Call of Duty and they couldn't. So I'm not gonna deal with the campaign from here on out. Though Battlefield 3 doesn't have that interesting a campaign. So right now we're gonna be looking at the multiplayer. But this is again the PC version of Battlefield 3, and so they also have a huge list with. Again, Battlefield 3, we have a first for this new service called Premium, which is a season pass that will deliver tons of DLC. They've been doing this now. They did this with Battlefield 3, 4, Hardline, Star Wars Battlefront, which was something else, and they're doing it with Battlefield 1. This is like the elite status stuff. It allows you to get, access to DLC packs a week earlier. It allows you to get queuing, and then double experience weekends and all that stuff. But other than that, it's not that bad. So, let's, yeah, nobody's fucking playing this game. Holy shit. So right now, I only have Battlefield 3 on installed, but I still do have Premium, so we'll just do that, and then, let's refresh here. So, oh, not ranked. Let's go. Actually, let's just turn that off. So with that, we have a lot of, good maps that I thought. It's like, with Bad Company, we're seeing, all the games up to now, we're seeing, big, huge battlefields. In this, we're seeing, tight quarters. Battlefield 2, we did have some urban combat with, Shiraki and Karkan, but, those islands are back. Grand Bazaar, very tight-knit corners, Tehran Highway, Sion Crossing. One of my favorite. The urban maps in this were pretty good, but they also added some desert maps too, which was pretty cool. And let's it's very limiting here. Holy crap! This is not many people playing this. So let's I guess launch here. And so with the battle log, you can invite people and all that stuff, and sequentially throughout the game, they get more advanced. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. It's really iffy. I think with Battlefield 4, they kind of once Battlefield 4 was done, they were pretty much done with the Battlefield 3. With Battlefield Hardline came out, they were still doing some stuff to Battlefield 4. Supposedly, the new UI for Battlefield 4 and Hardline is supposed to be coming to PC, but I don't know. Oh, so we're playing Team Deathmatch. So again, with 3, we have a huge plethora of modes from Team Deathmatch, Air Superiority. Some of them are DLC specific, but still, like, just tons of modes, tons of maps. At the end of it, there's just so much shit to do. And all that stuff. Again, we still have the quad classes of the assault, the medic, or the assault, the support, the recon, and the engineer. A lot of loading here. They also introduced a new, more like sniping is as a, you know, more emphasis on the realism more than anything else. So bullet drop is a lot more significant and all that stuff. This is fun. This is taking a long time. So with Battlefield 3, they're using Frostbite 2, which is, you know, more destruction and all that stuff. Okay. There we go. There we go. Squads. Let's, am I in this squad? Okay, let's do that. And then we have tons of loadouts. Assault, engineer, support, recon. Support is now, you know, the light machine gun. Engineer is kind of carbines, while assault is assault rifles. I don't know what that means. You also, we added camos now that have been added. So you can change the way you look. We got more loadouts. We got the ability to change the rail system. So what kind of red dot sight, what kind of underling style you want from foregrip. Do you want heavy barrel? You know, want tack light, suppressor, laser sight, flash suppressor. Pretty crazy stuff. And then sometimes you got ammo on the camo on the guns. So with the underbarrel, we can like also do there we go. We could do a underbarrel explosives, and then there's squad things, so you get bonus stuff. So let's deploy here. Whoa. Holy crap. This is getting crazy. So with the underbarrel, if I have the rail, I can switch to the underbarrel a lot faster. Damn. Forgot to do one thing here. I'm more of a toggle person for Where the hell? There we go. Come on. Where's the... Wrong button. On foot. And then toggle. C. Okay. Okay, resume. Deploy. So with the TDM, it's kind of spawn near your group. What the hell? Jesus. Let's look at some other stuff here. So even you got tons of more stuff. Shotguns are now introduced. And then some like some machine guns and shotguns. Everybody can use this, so we're gonna switch to the hey, we'll switch to a shotgun, the spaz, and then hey, we can also have tons more customizations for different underbarrels, pistols, all that stuff. Actually, let's do with that, and then let's go with the M416 and the defibrillator. Yeah. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa! Got him. Kill cam is this kill cam is back. Damn it! I'm so rusty. I haven't played this in a long time. Let's do support here. All sorts of different light machine guns. They introduced bipod again. So like, I think it's press V or something. Jesus, I'm just getting slaughtered. I'm not really a big fan of the team deathmatch. Let's see here. Customize here. Loadout. Yeah, so we now can have a bipod, which like practically makes it like dead straight when you bipod. A lot more red dot sights, Russian and American. We got infrared, 4x scope, Russian, 3x, different red dot sights. It's pretty crazy what they add here. Let's do that. Flash suppressor, magazine, just tons of shit. There we go. So now, like, I could just, like, be in this mode and all that stuff, which was pretty cool. Only a few games do that, and they still do it today. Also, if I wanted to change servers, I can, like, Alt-Tab, queue up for another server. Let's go back to this. Revive, you could also kill people still. Oh, wow. There we go. Woo. Damn. C4. Damn. Almost got him. Almost got him. Of course, on PC, you would have, like, tons of people, like, or you would have, like, insane ticket ratios. Dang. It's a little bit faster with Battlefield 4 compared to Bad Company. A lot more urban conflict, so it is a little bit faster. Idiot. There we go. Yeah, the M20. I'm like pretty good with the M26 dart. Like really too good. Let's do with the M14. I think you could load out, change what shot you wanted to. Yeah, here's this bad. It's a whole bunch of shit. You wanted fletch it. You wanted frags. You wanted slugs. Buckshot. Tech like would be like actually kind of good because it would blind people, but now they kind of nerfed it. Wow. So a lot of these team deathmatches were like kind of like what did I join? Let's try one more. Like Metro was like extremely popular on the consoles. They introduced like renting and all that stuff. It looks like I joined that one. I did join this one. It's a team deathmatch, Conquest Large. Let's see if we can join that one. Usually the first time loading was the most take the longest because it was like buffering and all the information into RAM. Loading the engine and all that stuff.
I have spotted a hostile soldier in your AO. Over.
There we go. When you win, you get all sorts of, you know, medals and shit, all that shit. It's pretty good. Badges. You had assignments you can do to like, hey, I wanna, you know, this is how close you are from unlocking this. This is all from the, you know, expansion packs and all that stuff. Unlocks what you've unlocked, vehicles, server stars. You know, if I was more into mobile air, I would get that. Kits, what I would be unlocking with this. High skill streak. Tons of nicely information that was presented pretty well. And of course, on the PC, these games last a long time. Okay, let's do customize and then we'll do support. I'm a big nerd for support. Some of these guns were like pretty OP. Let's do ammo box. Yeah, C4, Claymore. So you would unlock the Expo and some of the things, mortars. Let's do that. It's a 1200 ticket. Jesus.
We have taken the objective. I repeat, we have taken the objective.
So like Metro is pretty freaking crazy, really.
Get your ammo, man.
Everybody remembers Metro. Just like all sorts of smoke and all that shit.
Okay, grab your ammo.
I think they're coming up to the back. Again, you can totally see that there is a blue hue to the game. A lot of people didn't like. Most notably is the 3D icons are just like now more prevalent ever than before because you can see where your teammates. A lot of information, and it's really nice. You don't, even though the mini map is in the bottom left and you can change it all, but it's still lots of information down there. Wow, that was a bad idea. So a lot of people would like would go noob tube through here and all that stuff. Let's see here. You know, the UI is a lot more clear at like, it's like, hey, you know, you can spawn on your friends here or your squad mates, or you can spawn on your teammates here. Jesus. You would also get like a new thing, suppression kill assist, which was a like an assist for like suppressing people. You get the like this shake, camera shake, and it was really actually kind of cool. Let's see here. So like the recon has they don't have the mortar anymore, but they have like MAV, which is a portable UAV, Soflam, which allows you to lock on the people, Radio Bacon, which you can spawn on people. Huge selection of DMRs, activated rifles, and bolt action rifles. Let's go with medic. No, we'll go with this, and we'll go with the the M. I want to do that, and then loadout. Yeah, that's good. Though that we're in a more urban environment, you can turn off the light off and on. The destruction is a little bit less limited. The battlefields of Bad Company, you can't just level the grounds. Holy shit. But yeah, I wasn't really a big fan of this map because you get in these, like, stalemates. And just tons of explosions. Like, you just throw grenades at these people. Are you kidding me? Let's do a few more deaths and then call it for a game. But yeah, this is the, you know, 3 and 4 are pretty similar, though they have different, like, motifs. Battlefield 4 adds a little bit more, but, like, 3 is, like, you know, where we start to see a big, huge change in the battlefield. You know, we're in a more urban environment. Though there is some big maps. See if we can get one kill. One kill. Huh. Guns feel really good. Sound really good. You know, DICE has always been pretty good at relaying good shit like that. There we go. I got some kills. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's all coming back to me. I just like to play this so much and just have so many great, like, experiences with Battlefield. And, like, you know, it isn't considered one of my favorites, but it's still, like, they're all pretty fun and do a lot of interesting things throughout the series. You know, we're getting, like, kill assists of, like, 27, so I did, like, 27 damage to him. Damn it. Damn it. That's it for Battlefield 3. I mean, there's really not many servers going, so... yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the road to Battlefield 1 is Battlefield 3. You know, sets the precedent of the next few Battlefields. If you like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, @Caboose967. See you on the flip side. Bye.